Minecraft skins aren't just a style, they're a statement. What we choose to wear as our Minecraft character says something about who we are and what we're interested in. And today I'm going to explore the question, how do you design a distinctive Minecraft skin and username? My name's CringyGull and I am obviously a seagull in Minecraft. Hopefully that's obvious to you. Sometimes people think I'm a snowman for some reason or a duck. And I'm no expert in Minecraft skins. I just got this idea tonight. I thought it'd be cool to make a video just talking about Minecraft skins and kind of doing a little deep dive and discussion into what I think makes a distinctive one. So I'd love to get your thoughts in the comments on how you think you can make a distinctive Minecraft skin. The word distinctive means having a special quality or characteristic that makes a person, place, or thing easily recognizable and different from others. So my first thoughts on this topic, on answering this question, are your skin and username have to be unique and original. You know, if you want to be distinctive, you can't just like go and copy everyone else, do what everyone else is doing. I also think it's important to be simple, to have simplicity in your skin. See my skin, like it's only consisting of like 3-4 colors. I've got orange, I've got different shades of white and gray and black, and then I've got brown on my hat and red as a ribbon. The orange and the color of my hat and the red are all pretty similar colors, and then my gray and white and black, you know, that's just like gray and white and black. And then I don't even have like detailing like feathers on my body. Like my arms go into a gradient to be darker for the feathers there for wings. And then I do have the tail at the back, which you never see because I'm usually wearing leggings or a cape or something. But previously my skin wasn't this simple, which I'll be showing you the history of my skin later in this video. If you overcomplicate your skin, I feel like that kind of just makes it not stand out as much. And same for a username. And I'll also tell you the history of my username and how I came up with it later in the video as well. I also think that your skin needs to go hand in hand with your personality. And it also needs to match your username. If I was CringyGull, but I was just like an astronaut skin, that wouldn't make much sense, would it? Like, sure, people would just accept it and maybe they wouldn't really care. But CringyGull makes a lot more sense when I am a seagull. And fourthly, for my first thoughts, you need to pick something and stick with it. You're not going to have a distinctive character in Minecraft if one week you're Bob the unicorn and the next week you're Jerry the koala. The best way you can be distinctive and even iconic is to just be one thing forever, which I know might sound crazy, might sound like a crazy commitment, but if you're always changing things up, no one's going to know who you are. So what is the story behind my skin? Well, let me show you what it used to look like. Oh my goodness, what the heck is this? Yup. This is my first seagull skin that I ever wore. I did have other skins before this, but that was before I was CringyGull. This is a totally different skin. It doesn't really match my personality. It looks way too serious and less too, like, I don't know, it's goofy, but not in the CringyGull kind of way. I put this skin on because I was like, well, my username says gull in it now, so I guess I gotta be a seagull. And then I got this. And I guess I kind of got bored of this. It's hard to remember this far back what my thought process was, but not long after I got this skin, I changed to this. Oh, hey, I'm a fancy seagull, and watch what happens when I take my glasses off. Let's keep these bad boys on, you know what I reckon? So I guess I was trying to be a bit more unique, and I also thought it'd just be cool to have like a suit, and I thought having a blue tie would just be a little bit more unique than just a boring red tie. I guess this skin represents, I was starting to make my own thing, my own character. This is me trying to be more unique than just a plain seagull skin that I downloaded off Skindex. And then I went flip. Oh wow, okay, so I've got a hat now, similar to the hat that I've got on my current skin, but it's a top hat. And obviously I designed my face. You can see that I definitely came up with this myself. And I tried to make a 3D kind of beak. You can see the layer there. And my feet, yeah, those do not look like seagull feet, do they? Everyone thought I was a freaking snowman when I wore this skin. No one realized that I was actually a seagull because of my top hat, and also you just can't see many seagull features very well. Like, I mean, I guess I got the tail, I've got beak, sort of, but people will just think it's a carrot. This is a skin that I actually wore for a long time. I mean, I did eventually upgrade it to this. So I fixed my legs up to look a little bit more seagull-y. But some of my old friends that I used to play Minecraft with will probably recognize this skin, as this was the original CringyGull. And I wore this for ages. I mean, I changed to random things, like I changed to like a Vegemite jar head with a suit, or I changed to these other random things that weren't seagull related. But this is like This was the seagull one that stuck for at least a few years. And then I felt it was time for a change and I was browsing Skindex for more skins. I found something that I liked, I adjusted it a little bit, and it looked like this. Aha, now this is looking a lot more familiar, isn't it? Yes. Obviously, I've got the straw hat now because people didn't think that I was a seagull. They still thought that I was a snowman. And then my eyes, they look so much more friendly. They don't look grumpy like a grumpy looking seagull. I look more like my silly, cringy self. And my beak is the right shape as well. I liked this beak shape, obviously, because I kept it. And then my shirt, I just thought, you know what, that's kind of groovy. I think that at the time I obsessed over wearing like Hawaiian shirts like this one. So I thought I'd just add it to my skin, make myself just look like kind of a summer seagull. I guess I just was like a nice tropical look. This is the first skin of CringyGull that appeared on YouTube. I don't have a public video on my channel of it, but one of my friends has got an old video of me playing Minecraft with him, playing hardcore, and we both sucked. And this is the skin I was wearing. And then just when I was about to start my YouTube channel, I thought I might just give my skin another go. I thought that I would adjust it one more time to kind of change some things up a bit. Like, I didn't think my yellow beak was super cool, so woo! I never actually used this one. It was just one of the ideas I had. And I look so grumpy and it does not suit my personality. So I didn't go with this one. I went with this one. Haha! Now this is really looking familiar. Still not the current one that I have though. This is the skin I was wearing when my channel first blew up actually. And the way that I made it, I guess I just used Skindex. They have like this tool where you can randomize, like pick a color and then it chooses a few random colors near it. And so I just kind of scribbled on my arms. It's kind of weird. It looks like there's almost a creeper face on my arm here. There's no really like proper pattern to it. It's just like random different pixels, no kind of gradient. It's just gray and then it's white and then like my legs are a little bit like, I tried to be detailed, I tried to be fancy, but obviously it wasn't simple. And so when my channel had gotten like, I don't know, 50,000 subscribers, I was kind of starting to cringe at my skin, ironically enough. I felt like it could be a lot simpler, a lot cleaner. So then I spent some time and came up with this. And here I am now. I made some nice gradients on my arms. I also changed to a slim skin. I always had the Steve skin until I went with this skin because I just felt more comfortable with that because it was what I was used to. I felt that the smaller hand with the Alex style skin was too small and weird. And I don't know, maybe I felt like it was too girly. But now it suits. I actually quite like it. It's nice. It's simple. And you can see that there's no random pixels. Each pixel was very intentional. Except I've been meaning like on my arm here. I don't know why there are 2 pixels right in the center of the arm, but I've never really bothered fixing that. Now you're never gonna unnotice it. Enjoy. So that's the story of my skins. The story of my username, however, was, well, my first username was just a randomness that I don't need to tell you. And because it was so random and didn't make any sense, it wasn't funny or anything. Like, it was barely even English. I changed my username, well, not on Minecraft first, just on Steam and Discord, to CringyGull. And I drew this picture of a red seagull with no face. And that was me. I was CringyGull. Oh, because I was like, yeah, I like red. Red's cool, and crimson's a cool version of red, so I'm CringyGull. And I rocked that for a little while, and then when it came to changing my Minecraft username, I'd had a friend who told me that my videos that I was making on YouTube, not Minecraft videos, other videos just of like what to do when you're bored and real life videos like that. I had a friend tell me he did a cringe binge on my channel, and that kind of stuck with me. It was a little bit insulting, but I came to a point when I was like, you know what? I'll embrace it. If I put cringy in my username, I could just get away with being cringy and everyone will just accept it. I decided I'm not gonna worry about how I look like to people I come across and just be myself whether I was cringe or not. And so I made my username on Minecraft CringyGull, and soon my username on pretty much everything else followed to be CringyGull. And why a seagull? This whole time, I guess I haven't told you, it was just because at the time I was enjoying making animations of seagulls. I don't know, I made this funny character that was just a depressed seagull that hated everything, which is absolutely not me, but it was just a funny character I came up with at the time. And so I guess I just made seagulls like my whole personality, and then it just kind of stuck and stayed until now. Even though I'm not a depressed seagull, I'm a happy, chappy, cheerful, silly, cringy gull seagull sausage. And so why did I tell you all about that? Well, because I don't know, I kind of thought it'd be fun to go through the story. And what can we learn from that? Well, I guess I was just picking things that I liked that suited me. I wasn't copying anyone else. I simplified things as I went along. Like, as you can, if you look at the skins, they just got simpler and simpler. I made it suit my personality more. Like, I think as soon as my eyes became this rather than the grumpy looking eyes, that just suited me so much better. And I guess it's just the journey of how I made a distinctive Minecraft skin that is very unique. You won't be seeing a whole lot. I don't know anyone else who is a seagull on YouTube. Not just Minecraft, but like, I don't know any seagull-based channel other than my own. And I often get tagged in random seagull Instagram reels or posts or anything just because it's like, oh, seagull, it's CringyGull. He's the only seagull on the internet. So I guess like the main takeaway point is, yeah, just being unique, doing something that hasn't been done before, that will make your character very distinctive. But really, you know, appearance, username, it's hard to be distinctive with just that. You also got to be distinctive in your personality. And I reckon every personality is distinctive. Every personality is unique. Every person is unique. Every person is different. But the way that other people perceive how distinctive and unique you are might depend on just how good you are at being yourself. I think that over the years as being an adult and learning more about life and learning more about myself and how I work, I have become not more unique, but a lot more better at just being myself, which I am a unique person, just like you. I think the more that you understand yourself, I don't know if I'm going like way too deep here and opening a really weird philosophical chat, but I'll just keep going, I guess. I think the more that you can be yourself confidently, unapologetically, the more unique you will appear to be to others. Even though I think everyone is equally unique. Because if you're not going to be yourself, if you're going to be trying to copy people, like if I just like tried to copy being Mumbo Jumbo, then I'm not going to look unique because I'm not him and he's him. And if I try to be a copy of him, then that's not going to make me look very unique, am I? Am I? Is it? I don't know. English is hard. Anyway, that's like kind of a really, I don't know if like that really, any of that made sense. So let me know in the comments your thoughts on how to make a distinctive Minecraft character, skin, username. This is all a very interesting discussion, and check out this video, whatever it is, and I'll see you later. Goodbye! Oh, I was gonna try and fall off, but I didn't. Oh well, I won't.